Global Solidarity Initiative, GSI, is a non-governmental organization created in 2012. GSI mission is to assist and serve vulnerable populations in the areas of education, health, and socio-economic empowerment. GSI, which has been present for many years in other African countries, designed and implemented the Khidma initiative in Senegal. The word Khidma, literally translated in Wolof by Jaamu Yàlla ci Jaamu Yàlla yi, means to serve the creatures for the love of God.
Ce concept renvoie à la philosophie hautement humaniste du grand maître.
The concept refers to the highly humanistic philosophy of great Senegalese Sufi masters like Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba, whose spiritual title, Khadimu Rasoul, or the servant of the Prophet, derives from the same roots.
Khidma est une initiative intégrée.
Khidma is an integrated community-based initiative that is currently implemented in the holy city of Touba by Global Solidarity Initiative, GSI, during its pilot phase, in view of gradual scaling throughout Senegal.
The Khidma initiative is made up of 3 programs. A program devoted to education called Khidma Daaras, a program dedicated to health called Khidma Wear, a program oriented towards socio-economic empowerment called Khidma Tawfeex. GSI chose the holy city of Touba for the implementation of Khidma for several reasons. Touba is the second largest city of Senegal after Dakar, the capital. Touba is facing complex issues that require new approaches to solve them. There are no organized and active entities from Touba working closely with public authorities to solve its most pressing challenges. The city needs new indigenous approaches of problem solving based on the religious and cultural resources of the holy city.
Les atouts majeurs qui ont jusqu'ici assuré la...
So far, Khidma is relying on the following main assets to achieve its goals. First, Khidma is an initiative designed by prominent Senegalese religious leaders.
Khidma taps into the endogenous dynamics of Senegalese society,
which implies active involvement of the Daaras or socio-religious circles, networks of women's associations, community values of solidarity, and the use of local languages.
Khidma gives priority to community sponsorships and community-based funding to implement its activities.
Khidma policies involve the target population in the decision-making process and design of their programs.
GSI à ce jour.
To date, GSI is the only international NGO actively operational in the holy city of Touba.
Avec la bénédiction,
it is endorsed by Sheikh Sidi Mukhtar Mbake, the General Caliph of the Mouridia, with the support of the Mourid leadership and local authorities.
Khidma takes full advantage of the tremendous potential offered today by new technology and mobile communication tools. The place and role of Islamic education in Senegal can be traced back to the history of Islam in Senegal, notably to its spread mainly through commerce and trade, education, and the work of Senegalese religious figures. Despite this leading role in the training of religious elites and the masses, a large number of Quranic schools, or Daaras, are struggling today to overcome the challenges they face: lack of resources, begging of young students called Talibe's children, lack of food, lack of health care, access to potable water, and subsequent lack of hygiene, etc.
Bien que la pratique.
Although the begging of Talibe children has been used in the past as a medium to discipline, train, and shape the character of students, today this practice is no longer sustainable.
Added to this acute problem, other immoral actors who are abusing the practice they turn into their main source of revenues by exploiting the children students they send in the streets to beg. These perpetrators of child trafficking are sending on a daily basis these children in the streets of the big cities of Senegal to beg for money. Thousands of young children some of whom are barely 3 years old, who are ill-dressed, barefoot, subject to all types of dangers and diseases, risking road accidents, prey of pedophiles and sexual delinquency, and potential terrorist recruits. A situation that portrays a very disastrous image of Senegal to visitors, while constituting a flagrant violation of laws protecting children. Given this highly detrimental situation for the country and the future of Talibé's children, it is self-evident that sustainable and structural solutions to the problems of the Daaras cannot be found without a more active involvement at all levels of the Senegalese citizens.
The implication.
An active role centered above all on the socio-cultural and religious foundation of the Senegalese nation, common to all citizens. In so doing, many misconceptions will be dispelled and long-term endogenous solutions to this issue be found.
En ce sens,
in this regard, Sufi religious communities or brotherhoods, which make up the overwhelming majority of the Senegalese population and whose role in the political, social, cultural, educational, and economic life of the nation is unquestionable, they cannot be sidelined in the process of crafting sustainable strategies of assistance to Daaras.
This is why Global Solidarity Initiative GSI has developed Khidma Daaras program under the impetus and close collaboration of the religious leaders and the main actors of the Daaras.
The main objectives of the Khidma Daaras program are: work with the Daaras to find structural solutions to all problems they face, eradicate the begging of Talibé's children, ensure the meals and supply of potable water, improve the health status of Talibé's children, rehabilitate or build new functional premises for the Daaras, empower the Daaras so that they can become self-reliant, support advocacy to include the Talibé's children population into public policy making. To achieve its objectives, Khidma Daaras has put into place a package of services for the Daaras and Talibé's children, which include Wanyu Daara, that consists of school canteens of the Daaras, financed with autonomous resources coming from the community-based sponsorship of Talibé's children. Its first outcomes are compelling. Since they are currently benefiting from the daily meals provided by Wanyu Daaras, all the Daaras sponsored by the pilot program, under the supervision of the League of Quranic Masters Associations in Senegal, have agreed to immediately put an end to the begging of their boarding students.
li nga xam ne moo doonoon suñu jafe-jafe bi gën a rëy mooy ñàkk a mën a dundal donga yi te mënunoo ñàkk a jàngale nag alquran. loolu nag kuréel gi ma wax léegi muy Khidma liggéey bi ñu ci taxawee ñoom te bëgg koo jàppalee daara ji mooy wuutu leen ci wàllu googu mooy wàllu dund tàmbalee ko ci ndékki añ reer. bi kuréel gi dugg see ci daara ji ba léegi yëg nañ ne loolu lu am solo la ci liggéey bi nuy def mooy donga yi génnatuñ delluwaan ndékki génnatuñ delluwaan añ génnatuñ delluwaan reer ndax yooyu yëpp ñu ngi leen di fekk ci biir barab bi. loolu nag dañuy gën a may nuy gañe waxtu yu bari. loolu it macha allah feeñ na bu baax a baax ci njàng mi feeñ na ci yar bi kon loolu ñu ngi leen ciy sant bu baax te di leen ci gërëm.
résultat encourageant.
This is very hopeful as an alternative solution to gradually eradicate the begging of Talibé children, since it opens up many possibilities to better dissociate the exploitation of begging Talibé children based on economic grounds with the help of actors in the Daaras and the public authorities, notwithstanding the unfounded pretext that the Daaras or Islam are under attack, and that would be a grave achievement.
GSI started another project to provide drinking water to the Daaras of Touba and to commercialize potable water under the label Ndey Daara. The proceedings of this sale will be used to empower the Daaras and to financially support school canteens. The ongoing project of geolocalized mapping of the Daaras of Touba is being carried out in collaboration with the League of Quranic Master Associations in Senegal. Once it has been deployed in the other regions of Senegal, this project will generate a reliable database of all Daaras in the country and serve as a real-time measuring tool in the decision-making process for public and religious authorities.
Le projet en cours.
In addition, a project to enroll Taliban children from Touba in the Universal Health Coverage Program is being implemented with the support of the Universal Health Coverage Agency. Furthermore, GSI has introduced a plea in this respect in order to increase the CMU state subsidy that benefits the vulnerable group of Taliban children, which will be complemented by community-based sponsorship.
GSI's goal is also to equip some Daaras with new functional premises complying with all health and safety standards. With the support of all Senegalese citizens, public authorities, development partners, and all supporters, Khidma Daaras is dedicated to help solve one of the major challenges facing the Senegalese society today, the begging of Taliban's children.
Pour sauver des vies, to save a life, to bring smile back on a child's face, there is no small contribution. Small water drops put together form the biggest oceans. Therefore, it is only through organized synergy and efforts of everyone that we can move boundaries and give a better future to those innocent kids.
به يقيننا من قبلنا يا